In the lush heart of an ancient African forest, where the trees stretch high into the sky and the rivers run deep and clear, there stood a village called Jandara. The people of Jandara were known for their wisdom and their connection to the earth. They lived in harmony with nature, and the land provided all they needed. But one year, a great drought fell upon the land, and the rivers dried up. The crops withered, and the once vibrant village began to struggle. The village elders gathered under the shade of the great Baobab tree, the oldest and most revered tree in all the land. The Baobab was said to hold the wisdom of their ancestors, and it was believed that those who listened carefully could hear the voices of the past. Elder Amari, the wisest of them all, spoke first. This drought is not natural. Something has disturbed the balance of our world. We must find the cause and restore harmony, or our village will not survive. The villagers whispered among themselves, fear and uncertainty clouding their hearts. Among them was a young woman named Amina. She was known for her courage and a sharp mind, but she had always felt that she was destined for something greater than the simple life of a villager. I will go, Amina said. Stepping forward, I will find the source of this drought and bring back the rains. The elders looked at her with a mixture of admiration and doubt. It is a dangerous journey, Amina, Elder Amari warned. The forest is vast, and the spirits of the land are restless. Are you certain you are prepared for such attacks? Amina nodded firmly. I am ready. I have learned the ways of the forest, and I believe that the Baobab will guide me. And so, with the blessings of the elders, Amina set out on her journey. She carried with her only a small pouch of dried fruit, and a gourd of water, and the prayers of her people. For days, Amina traveled through the forest, the once familiar path now twisted and overgrown. The deeper she went, the more she felt the weight of the drought. The trees were bare, the ground cracked and dry, but she pressed on, following the whispers of the wind, which seemed to call her deeper into the heart of the forest. One night, as she rested beneath a starless sky, Amina heard a soft voice. It was faint, like the rustling of leaves, but clear. Seek the heart of the Baobab, it said. There lies the secret to your villager's salvation. Amina sat up, her heart pounding. She knew the voice must be that of the ancestors, guiding her toward the truth with renewed determination. She set off again, her steps quickening as she followed the voice. After many days, she came upon a clearing unlike any she had seen before. In the center stood another baobab tree, even more ancient and enormous than the one in her village. Its branches stretched wide, casting deep shadows over the dried earth. At its base was a small opening, just large enough for a person to enter. Amina hesitated for only a moment before she crawled inside. The air within was cool and fragrant, filled with the scent of rich earth and life. As her eyes adjusted to the darkness, she saw that the holotrope was lined with carvings, stories of her people etched into the wood by generations long past. At the very center of the holo was a small glowing pool of water. The sight of it filled Amina with hope. She knelt beside the pool and touched the water with her fingertips. It was cool and pure. And as she did so, she heard the voice again, clearer this time. The balance has been restored by those who take without giving back, the voice said. Restore the balance and the race will return. Amina understood. The drought was not a punishment, but the consequences of the people's neglect of the land. They had forgotten the old ways, the ways of respect and reciprocity. She knew what she had to do. Taking a small sip of the water, she felt strength and clarity flow through her. She filled her guard and made her way back to the village. Her heart light with the knowledge she carried. When Amina returned to Dandara, the villagers were overjoyed to see her. But she wasted no time. She gathered them beneath the Baobab tree and shared what she had learned. We must give back to the land, Amina said. For too long we have taken without thought, without gratitude. We must plant new seeds, care for the earth, and honor the spirit of our land. The villagers listened, and though it was hard work, they followed Amina's guidance. They planted trees, tended to soil, and made offerings to the spirit of their land. Slowly, the earth began to heal. The trees grew green once more. The rivers began to flow, and the rains returned gentle at first, then stronger. Dandara flourished again, more vibrant than ever before. The people had learned the importance of balance and respect for the world around them, and they passed this wisdom down to their children, so that the mistakes of the past will never be repeated. And as for Amina, she became a revered elder, known not only for her bravery, but for her deep connection to the earth and its ancient wisdom. And every year, the villagers gathered beneath the great Baobab tree to give thanks for the rains, for the land, and for the wisdom that has saved them all.